Greetings, everyone. I am Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility, bringing you new album reviews all the damn time, right? Today we're going to take a look at the new 50th anniversary deluxe edition of a very cool album by a very cool guitar player. That guitar player is Robin Trower. The album is For Earth Below. You may remember this from 1975. This was the follow-up to the great Bridge of Sighs album. Really, when you think about it, his first three albums, Twice Removed from Yesterday, Bridge of Sighs, and For Earth Below, mandatory Robin Trower. There's other very good and very cool albums to come afterwards, lots of them actually, but the three you absolutely need are those three I just mentioned. So this, of course, is the new Chrysalis little kind of, I guess they call this media book, little box set sort of thing. So you've got 4 discs on here. Let's tell you exactly what you get. Disc 1, the original 1975 mix, remastered in 2025, right, the original album. Disc 2 is the 2025 stereo mix, new stereo mix. I'll talk about why that's important here. Disc 3, outtakes and rarities, including BBC Radio Top of the Pops performance and interview, and BBC Live in Concert both from 1975, January 28th and 29th performance. You get 4 tracks there, including a long rehearsal instrumental jam, which we'll talk about. Disc 4 is probably the reason to get this. All this other stuff is great too, but Disc 4, you have a full concert live at the Shrine Auditorium and Expo Hall from Los Angeles, California, March 16th, 1975. Basically, same tour as the original Robin Trower live album. Now, many of you know that's one of my favorite live albums of all time, but what have we always said, and what do many people say about that live album? Should have been a double. Why doesn't it have the full performance, right? Well, this Disc 4 in this set basically now becomes the definitive Robin Trower live album from this time period. Okay? I'm going to talk about that. Let's first take a look at the whole set here. So basically, you got the discs. Disc 1 and 2 are housed right in here on either side, all right? And then in the back you got the same thing. The second disc in the middle, and I'm going to be very careful about opening this up because it's kind of rigid here. But you do get a nice long essay and interview with Robin about this album. Ironically, he doesn't think too highly of this album today, which I don't understand at all. But here you got lots of cool photographs, live photographs, and information about the creation of this album. Look at these photos, huh? Awesome stuff. And then, of course, you get the credits, and they talk about, the remaster and all that, and who mixed it and all that kind of stuff. So let me talk a little bit about that, so that get you the credits here. So, executive produced by James Batsford, stereo mix by Richard Whitaker. So he did the stereo mix on the new stereo mix, right? And, of course, the lineup on all this material is Robin Trower on guitar, the late great Jimmy Dewar on bass and vocals, and Bill Lorden on drums. And Robin talks about Reg Isidor's leaving the band and Bill coming in. Apparently, Reg and Jimmy didn't get along too well, right? Go figure, right? But, yeah. So, first, the 1975 original mix remastered. Yeah, sounds fine. I always thought the original album sounded pretty good anyway. So here it's just a little crisper, maybe a little cleaner, right? It's great. Sounds great. The stereo mix is pretty mind-blowing. So for those of you who remember last year, they came out with the Bridge of Sighs deluxe version just like this. And there also was a new mix there. Basically what they did then, and they do it here too, is they take the original master tapes, remix them, but also instead of like a lot of these songs on the original album have like fade outs at the end or whatever, here they allow these songs to breathe as long as the original recording was. So on a lot of these songs you'll hear like this solo by Trower at the end, which if you remember on the original album you get the fade out at the end. Here they don't do that. Takes it to its rightful ending. So you'll get a couple of these tracks are a little bit longer. So here, Shame the Devil on the original mix, the original album was 3 minutes 39 seconds. Shame the Devil is 4:03. All right, so you get about 30 seconds more. It's Only Money is 7:04 on the original album, 5:40, almost 2 minutes longer. all extended guitar solo, right? Confessin' Midnight, 559 on the new, original 553, so that's not all that much different. Fine Day was originally 334, 357 here. Alethea was 304, 324 here. A Tale Untold, pretty much the same. Gonna Be More Suspicious, 304 originally, 318 now. And For Earth Below, 608 and 618 now. So you can see some of them are significant. You get like an extra 3 minutes, almost 2 minutes, 30 seconds, oh, not 3 minutes, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 10, 15, 20 seconds. So you get that little bit of extra stuff. And the mix is really good. I'm hearing certain things. There's like a clarity in certain instruments here, little guitar parts I don't remember hearing before. Really good. It's a different experience of the album. Some people may be like, oh, but I'm totally fine with the way the album was originally released and intended. I get all that. But if you're like a completist that wants to hear this album, it's the original recordings, but just kind of presented in a slightly different way, you're going to absolutely love this. Disc 3, the outtakes and rarities. You get different takes on stuff like It's Only Money, Fine Day, Alethea. There's a song called Happy on here. It's like a vocal take on there. You get the Moody one, which is an instrumental take on one of the original songs on here. Just absolutely cool. Then you got the Top of the Pop stuff. There's a quick little interview. Then you get Fine Day, Confessin' Midnight, It's Only Money, and Gonna Be More Suspicious, right? Very cool. And then on the BBC Live in Concert, you get Fine Day, Alethea, Gonna Be More Suspicious, and then a almost 18-minute rehearsal instrumental jam, which is pretty mind-blowing. Great guitar work from Robin in it, just so good. Jazzy, bluesy stuff, almost fusion-y stuff at times. Killer, absolutely killer. You're going to love this. And then Disc 4, the live album. 13 songs, full show. Day of the Eagle. Right, and you'll see, you'll know which songs made it, and again, they're not from this performance, but from this tour that made the original live album. So you got Day of the Eagle, Bridge of Sighs, neither one on the original live album, Gonna Be More Suspicious, Fine Day, Lady Love, Daydream, Two Rolling Stone, I Can't Wait Much Longer, Alethea, Little Bit of Sympathy, Confessin' Midnight, Rock Me Baby, and The Fool in Me. Killer. Because remember, the original Robin Trower live album, you had Two Rolling Stone, you had Daydream, Lady Love, Alethea, A Little Bit of Sympathy, I Can't Wait Much Longer, and Rock Me Baby, right? That was basically the live album. All this other stuff should have been on that original live album. Now you got to hear it. It sounds spectacular. It sounds spectacular. I was playing this outdoors yesterday, out by the pool, brought out the little CD boombox, and we just had this cranked, and I was amazed at how good it sounds. Robin's guitar is spectacular. Jimmy sounds great. Bill Lorden, amazing. It's really, really good. To me, I would have bought this just for that, right? But all this other stuff is really, really cool too. So yeah, for $44, roughly US. If you're watching this, Ken Golden over at lasercd.com had a few left as of like today or yesterday. If not, you can get it on Amazon as well. But I'm giving this a 5 out of 5 star. I love this album. I love this new deluxe edition. Just so much here that I'm going to go back to going forward, and especially that live album. It's just immense. And the instrumental jam on Disc 3 is mind-blowing too. So yeah, For Earth Below, Deluxe 50th Anniversary Edition. You need it if you're a fan. Maybe you already have it, right? So I highly recommend it. Go check it out. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube all together. All the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options. All down below. Thanks in advance for all your support. It's greatly appreciated, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I am Pete Pardo. Celebrate Robin Trower. He's out there on tour right now. I just saw him like a week and a half ago. And this is a spectacular, spectacular media book box set deluxe edition of For Earth Below. Check it out. Take care. Bye-bye.